this beautiful Friday, March 12th.
Woo! Halfway through March. Almost halfway.
Almost, yeah. It's a long month, but kind of, because we're almost to our spring break. And Miss Mata, can you believe tomorrow will be 1 year since we closed school?
Wow. I've been seeing lots of things on the news about that. It was like slow, but it also went very fast.
Yes. And we keep saying that, right? Everything's flying by, flying by, flying by. Amazing. Amazing. But we'll talk about that. But right now, let's start with our flag salute. Miss Mata,
do it.
You're going to help us out here.
Woohoo! Always ready. All right, everybody, put your right hand over your heart. As Ms.
Little difficulty. There it goes.
All right. Let's get ready to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
All right. Miss Mata, sometimes you sound like a robot and sometimes you don't.
I have powers like that.
Yeah, and I think the kids missed it. I think they like your robot when your robot voice comes out once in a while. Right? See, they're all shaking their heads. They're like, yes, Miss Mata's a robot again.
I just wish I could hear myself as a robot, because then I would start doing my robotic moves.
Now you're not a robot.
Dang it.
But I like the moves.
Thanks.
They were cool. They were very cool. Okay, boys and girls, we have a pretty quick assembly today. We have a couple of reminders, a couple exciting things coming up, and I think we even have some good news.
That's right.
So, to get started, I'm actually going to turn it over to Miss Mata because she has information to share and remind you of as we move on to next week, some exciting things. And then I'm going to share some information. And then we're almost finished, but without further ado, let's together welcome, Miss Mata. I'll be right back.
Okay, all right. So there's so much things to say, so I'm going to say them really, really quick. Oh, that was super fast. I didn't even get started. Okay, so the very first thing that we're going to review is what our focus is for our Student of the Month for the month of March. We are looking for the S. Do you remember what the S is? I think I heard it. That is right. It is safety, everybody. We are looking for students, and your teachers are looking for students in their class that are especially being super safe. Yes, and if last week you remember that we talked about the 3 W's a lot that go along with safety, and the first one that Ms. Romero is modeling so wonderfully is wearing a mask. W, our first W, wear a mask. She's got the double mask. She's got the mask that you put around your ears and the face shields. That's pretty cool, Miss Romero. You're super safe. Well,
I should sound like a robot right now because I look kind of like a robot, but I'm a safe robot.
You are very safe. Yes, you are. So that is our first W for a part of being safe. Our second one is to wash your hands. Washing our hands, using hand sanitizer. Whenever we're touching surfaces that are maybe not the cleanest, or you've been out and about, it's always important to wash those hands.
Your hands.
That's right. And the last W is to watch your distance. Got to watch your distance. And if you remember, you're keeping 6 feet apart or more.
6 feet.
That's right. So teachers are looking for students that are following those rules, not only those, but just finding ways to be safe. And we will be honoring those students at the end of the month. We also have our next Spirit Day coming up. Yes, already. We just spent our beginning of March honoring Read Across America. Well, we're also going to have a Spirit Day next Wednesday. Do you want what do you want to share, Miss Romero?
No, you could share, but I think I know what it is because that's March 17th.
Maybe you know
And
what March 17th.
a little tiny guy comes around on March 17th.
And he's got a pot of gold. Sometimes he leaves it behind.
And he's green.
That's right. Do you know what it is, everybody? That's right. It's St. Patrick's Day. And if you know what colors are pretty popular around that day, it is the color green. And Ron has his pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So,
can I get the pot of gold? I want the pot of gold.
I know. I've never been able to find it.
Me neither.
Search all the time. So next Wednesday, our Spirit Day, of course, has to be about wearing green. So next Wednesday, look for that in your classroom. Wear as much green as you can to class and send us those photos because we love posting them on our Facebook and our Instagram and Twitter and all of our social media for everybody to see.
Yes, that's going to be exciting. I've even tried to catch a leprechaun before. Have you ever made a leprechaun trap?
I think I did when I taught kindergarten a long, long time ago. Never caught one, though.
Never caught one. They're little rascals.
They are
I wonder
too
if
quick.
anybody's going to make a leprechaun trap and share it with us.
Ooh,
let us know if they caught it.
That'd be pretty interesting. All right, I've got one more announcement, Ms. Romero, and then I will turn it back to you because we love to honor our students and all the hard work that we're doing. We will be honoring our next round of trimester awards because yes, our trimester 2 has officially ended. So of course we have to honor our TK to 5th grade students who just finished trimester 2. So on March 19th, we will be having our live awards assembly to honor those outstanding students, improved students, lots of citizenship awards. So look for that information coming to you soon. Whoop, whoop.
Go kids, you go. I love awards assemblies.
Yes, they're so much fun.
They're so much fun. Well, I have, are you finished with your stuff?
I think so.
Except at the end, we have our special announcements. But something else that's coming up on March 24th and 25th is, I know you guys don't take pictures like that, but we did. Picture Day. It is Picture Day, not a selfie. It's a picture. And so we will be having our preschool to 5th grade come on March 24th. I will be sending information out to parents. Look out for that information. We also have hard copies of order forms, but we'll also be able to order online. Also on March 25th, it is for our middle school students and 6th and 7th, but also 8th grade. 8th grade, listen, we're going to be able to have your promotion pictures taken on March 25th. Promotion. Wow, it'll be here before you know it. Before you know it. And we're just super excited about that. So I will be sending information to your parents. I'll be sharing it with your teachers to share with you, to post on their Google Classrooms. So we will have a schedule though, and it will be very, very important to follow that schedule because it is a drive-through. You'll jump out of your car, smile, and then jump back in your car. So we'll be a drive-through picture day, but we wanted to make sure we had that for you guys. Something else coming up is spring break, which will be the week, actually the week after pictures, March 29th to April 2nd. I'm sure everybody's ready for a little break. And when we come back, we'll be starting some of our hybrid learning. So we'll be inviting some of our preschool to kindergarten students back on site, and then 1st and 2nd students, and then 3rd through 5th. And not sure about middle school yet, but we know for sure up to 5th grade. So don't forget, don't forget to have your parents fill out the survey as to whether or not you're coming back hybrid or staying full distance. Whatever you choose is fine, but make sure it's your parents' choice with you and you fill out the survey. Whoa, that was a lot of information.
Ms. Romero.
What?
I have a question.
Okay.
So will we still be doing our assemblies this way once hybrid learning starts?
Well, of course. We don't want anybody to miss out. And we still have to, remember, Miss Mata taught me, I will still need to wear my mask, wash my hands, and stay 6 feet apart. So
right.
We're going to have to be safe and then be virtual, because then I could get really close to you, Miss Mata. See, Miss Mata, I'm really close. But guess what? It's a computer. So we could get that close in your face. Not in person, though. Okay. All right, boys and girls, thank you for asking that question. No, we're going to keep everything moving and grooving like we have been. We're just adding a little spice to the hybrid learning. So don't forget all of that. And picture day, most important. Picture.
That was a lot of information. I didn't think we had a lot to share, but we actually did. Lots going on in March as always.
And we still have some other information to share. Do you know what it is? Do you? I don't know what Miss Mother was telling me, but she wants to hear some. What is it, Miss Mother?
Oh, we have some good news.
Good news. I get to wear tops today, but Miss Mata gets to share the information.
That's right. You know, we had a fabulous week for Read Across America, and Miss CK, she shared some good news from her class, and it was all about the activities that her students did in her class for Read Across America. She said during the day for Stop, Drop, and Read that all of the students brought books, and she actually invited me in, so I was able to catch it. But all the students brought books, and they spent some time just reading their own books independently while they were on. But it was so fantastic, and she said the students loved it.
That is some good news.
That's right. And she said there's more. And she said that there was one student in particular in her class who kept wanting to share his book, and he kept asking, Miss CK, can I read my book? And so she saved some time for him at the end of the day. His name is Osiris Lobbins.
Yeah.
And he shared a book called There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed Some Books. So it even went along with the theme. And she said all of the students enjoyed listening to him read his story. And she said that he actually did a really good job. And it was almost like the teacher reading aloud and sharing the pages. So fantastic, Osiris.
I know him. I know you, Osiris. Good job.
Yes.
Good job. Wow.
And there's more. There's more from Miss CK. She had lots of good news. Yes, she actually calculated how many books and how many hours her students have spent this whole school year reading. And she shared some pretty interesting numbers. Are you ready?
I don't know.
There's a fantastic website called Epic. And it's like an online library where students can choose and read just about any books. Teachers can assign books for them to read. It's a fantastic site. She said that as of last week, her students read 852 books. Good news.
OMG. Good news.
Isn't that fantastic? I was blown away. She also said that she calculated those hours, and they've spent 144 hours reading. Just reading.
That's some good news.
That is fantastic. So teachers, if you would like to calculate, there's a little challenge for you. We'd love to hear how many hours you've spent reading as well, because I thought that was a fantastic idea to share. So I think Miss CK's class deserves a huge round of applause.
I have some good news.
Tell us.
It's going along with the Read Across America. And we had some of our middle school students.
That's right.
And they went to our primary classes and read to them. Miss Mullen got her kids, 6th and 7th, she didn't even have to she said, hey, who wants to do this? And the kids were like, I do. and they went and read to our little guys. I think that's awesome because we do that in person, and why should anything change? We can still do it. So a big shout out and good news to our middle school 6th, 7th, and Miss Mullen for organizing that. So thank you, and thank you to all of our teachers who participated in that. I just wanted to add that.
Yes, I'm so glad you remember because that was a highlight of the week.
Definitely was. Okay. Well, Miss Mata, I think it's time.
I think it's time.
I think it's time to do our stretches. What do you think?
I'm ready. Favorite time of the assembly.
All right. And let's walk it out. And reach for the ceiling. For the sky if you're outside. And touch your toes. And up. And shoulders back. And shoulders forward. And arms out. And roll them forward. Have you been doing your exercises, Miss Mata?
I have.
And roll them back. And roll your head. But don't roll it too fast or it might roll off. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. And again, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Did you see that? She's like a robot. Her robot voice went away though. I know, I miss it. I like her robot voice. Okay, boys and girls, we are going to get ready for our chant.
Did we forget?
Yes, but you know what? There's no time like now to count.
All right, everybody.
How long I take? Hold on.
Let me get my clock ready. All right, everybody, help me count the seconds because we need to get the signs from Miss Mata's office. On your mark, get set, go. Be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Good.
11 seconds, Miss Romero.
I did better.
I don't remember how many seconds it was last time, but I think you definitely beat your time, and I think you were still super safe. You didn't even hit your head this time.
I didn't even hit the door.
No.
I didn't even.
Woo. Take a deep breath. Whew. You did it.
Well, I'm sure glad we did our exercises because I maybe would have pulled a muscle. That's why you got to stretch.
That is very true.
Okay, are you ready?
We are doubly ready.
Because I can and I will do this.
That's right. You got this.
Here we go. In 1, 2, 3. I can and I will have
pride in myself and my school.
I can and I will
have a positive attitude.
I can and I will
make wise choices.
I can and I will
act safely.
I can and I will. I can and I will. I can
and I
Make it a great day. The choice is yours. Keep working hard. Enjoy your weekend safely. And remember that we are looking at acting safely for this month. So we will see you next week.
Yes.
We can't forget, we also have our awards assembly next week, our spirit day next week, and lots of learning.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, everybody. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.